Hi, I'm Kent Sherman, Senior Editor here at CNET.com. Today we'll take a first look at the Sony Ericsson W995a. Now this is one of only two phones that Sony Ericsson announced at GSMA 2009 this year. Now it's not quite as flashy as the IDO phone, which is now called the Saito, but it did have a couple things that I found really attractive at the time, and I definitely still find attractive now. One is it has a 3.5mm headset jack. You'll see that right here. So really great to see that. This is a Walkman phone, so it has a music player, very media-centric, so it's great that you can just plug in your own headset and go on your way. The phone also has a kickstand. You can see it right here. It tilts out. One thing that I didn't like about the kickstand is that it doesn't really click into place in the open positions, so it flaps backward pretty easily. You just want to make sure you just get it just right. Also, since you have it all set up for video, would be nice if the display actually had a little better video. Most of the video that you actually take with the camera isn't the best, as is the case with most cell phones. Overall, not really the sexiest phone around, but it is pretty slim and pretty compact. Standard slider design, we've seen in a lot of Walkman phones before. Really like the display. It's very bright, 16.7 million colors, so overall does a nice job with the display. Sony Ericsson can stumble when it comes to their navigation controls. However, I thought these were pretty good. Keypad buttons, I wish they were a little better, not quite as good as the navigation controls. They are just raised above the surface of the phone, which is unique on a slider handset, but I felt that they were a little slippery, and they also felt a tiny bit cheap. Also, I felt the slider mechanism wobbled just a tiny bit. Not a huge worry, but again, this is something that if you use it over time, I felt that it might get just a little too loose and could even break, but we would have to use it probably over a year, a couple years to get that to happen. The phone has a great feature set. Everything you'd pretty much want is there. There is no voice dialing, which is disappointing, but you do get Wi-Fi, you get support for 3G networks in the US and abroad. Also, the phone is quad-band GSM, so it is a world phone. Actually, Walkman player, of course, 8.1 megapixel camera with a huge assortment of editing features for the camera. So really everything you'd expect on a Sony Ericsson phone of this caliber is definitely in there. I'm Ken Sherman, and this is the Sony Ericsson W995a.